April 30th, 2025, Wednesday. It's a hump day. One riot in. Got some new fancy stupid hats. Got my fucking tent and bag. My little roadside grill. Got my Waterbrain baby homosexual tenant. He's out. But oh no, he forgot to leave the keys. Big surprise that he would do some passive aggressive bullshit like lock the apartment so you can't go and inspect the place after he's out. You know what I mean? Like, what a fucking jerk off. You know what I mean? He's been that way the whole time. Passive aggressive little fuck. Who knows what else he's been projecting all over the fucking place. Thermo on Twitter, I gotta thank you. I gotta mark my appreciation for your perspective on homosexuals and how a lot of them are incapable of doing nothing other than project their homosexual bullshit all over everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's all they can do. This guy would sit and watch fucking 14 hours of CNN a day and gay porn. And that was it. You know what I mean? Like, you're talking about community mental health. This guy was a fucking basket case. Full in on the COVID pandemic, full in on the masks. There's like a little cult on my block with my real estate agent and whoever else. You know what I mean? Like a little fucking, like one of these liberal cults. You know. Fucking with my former real estate agent as the mayor of the block. The little fucking bubble liberal cult. You know what I mean? So, fuck them. You know, fuck what they think. Fuck their little bubble, you know what I mean? Doing this Uber thing, I don't have the luxury of fucking living in a fucking bubble like whatever they do. But they all get their fucking problems. Their little cult hasn't helped them fucking avoid the world just as much as it hasn't helped me avoid the fucking world. So, baby Waterbrain and his bullshit is gone. Slept pretty fucking good. The upstairs tenant, the one I was pinning all this shit on, I don't know, seems okay. You know, I haven't noticed any of the fucking weird drug dealing fucking scumbag people coming in, but I haven't been around during the day either to watch, you know what I mean? I'm out trying to make a few bucks. For all I know, she's still doing the same old shit, you know what I mean? As far as I can tell, you know, and she might be one of these where she does the same old shit till the day she dies. What the fuck ever, you know what I mean? The main takeaway for me is that I was right, my old man was wrong. He's like, you know, the last thing he said to me 3 months ago is, you know, wait until all the tenants are out. So now we have to have the discussion of, okay, do we evict this bitch or what's going on here? You know what I mean? So, I'm doing good. You know, if she's got to get evicted, I got to fucking stay. You know, long story short. The thing is like, if there's a decision to be made on it, you know, there's decisions to be made now. Now that we got the one fucking guy out, who, you know, I thought everything was fine, but there's more than meets the eye with a tenant, quite honestly. There's a vibe tenants bring to a fucking building. Apartment living is like that. Like, you get people banging through walls and shit like that. There's like renovations that need to be done to the house. There's decisions that need to be made. You know, the old man, he wants to sell the house. Well, now it looks like he's legit gonna have to wait fucking 8 months, unless she moves out today. I haven't seen any moving trucks come for her. She promised to be a pain in the ass. That's what I tried to fucking relay to the old man. He didn't want to believe it. He wanted to pin it all on me and my judgment. He doesn't even fucking talk to me. So, you know, booty fucking who? Booty fucking who? If she's still paying rent, I'm more than happy to let her stay and see what the dynamic would be with her and a fucked up boyfriend without the faggot, you know what I mean? Without the homosexual projecting all his bullshit, trying to make it a faggot world, basically. You know, it's basically the long and short of it. Basically the long and short of it. You know what I mean? Such is the way it goes. Such is the nature of projection and psychology, you know, or whatever you want to call it, or projection and magic, you know, because due to these quantum entanglements, you throw synchronicity in there, and you know, you get a fucking passive aggressive fucking homosexual like that. They could fuck up a country. Look at USAID. They're funding transgender gerbil studies and shit like that. You know it was more than just the gerbils. You know they had homos and trans people like fucking brainwashing people out in the countryside or whatever the fuck they're doing. You read these horror stories in upstate New York where like they tortured a gay dude to death in a fucking hotel out in the middle of the woods and they didn't find his body for a fucking month. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking that movie Seven shit, you know? Where you got a corpse strapped to a bed. They're humping dead bodies on the fucking subway in New York. And a lot of these liberals are like, oh, everything's same old, same old. Like, really? Really? Because guess when the last time I heard of a dude humping a dead body on the subway was? Like, let alone stabbing or getting pushed onto the tracks. This dude was caught humping a dead body on, like, having sex with a dead body on the subway. Like, you kidding me or what? Like, am I going crazy to think that, like, we've kind of passed a point where things are getting a little different? Like, something's a little off here? You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever recalled a horror story like that. You know, somebody tossing smoke grenades into a car and shooting it up. Whatever, but like, we're talking about getting heavy. We're talking about getting heavy now. We're talking about heavy degeneration. Like, it's getting weird. We got the Jews and the Palestinians doing their thing, but that's over on Ocean Avenue. Like, who gives a fuck? It may as well be out of space. You know what I mean? But they're like, Israeli motherfucker. It's like, leave all that old country shit at home, baby. Like, everybody's tired of it. Maybe everybody just burn down all the mosques and all the fucking synagogues. You know what I mean? I think we'd probably burn down all the mosques before we burnt down all the synagogues, just because there's way more Jews. But it's like they're at it again, and they only do it in the summer. They don't do it in the winter because they're all desert people, or at least the fucking, you know. And the Jews don't really, like, not often. They don't go out of their way to fuck with the Palestinians. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I know, like, they don't go to the mosques over here in Bay Ridge and fuck around. But they will show up for, like, the protests and shit like that. Like, if they're gonna march down Bay Ridge, they're not gonna just let them march down Bay Ridge unopposed. So that shit's like doing that shit. Why they haven't blown up fucking Gaza completely by now, I don't know. They need to just fucking blow Gaza the fuck up. And that's it. I mean, as far as between me and the old man, I was right, he was wrong. He's gonna have to fucking eat crow, I guess. you know, he's gonna have to fucking eat crow. He upended fucking Dale's life. You know, but you know, it was part of his plan too. You know, I hope he finds happiness up there. The thing is that I didn't tell him is that, like, if you got problems in one place, making a move, those problems are gonna follow you. You know what I mean? His problems were his own. His problems were coming directly out of the TV. So if, like, he lights up the fucking CNN or the BBC as soon as he gets it plugged in up there, he's gonna be the same old person, you know, which is fucking fine. Unless his neighbors catch wind. You know what I mean? Unless he starts projecting his fucking homosexual bullshit, he's gonna wind up in the same boat, living in fear. Fuck him. I don't care. Personally, I don't care. I don't care one iota. I don't even care about the keys. I'm in no rush to get another tenant yet. My old man didn't want to talk about money for fucking 20 years. I'm in zero rush to get another tenant until something with the house is figured the fuck out here. You know what I mean? I'm like, selling the house is a bad idea, especially with the economy the way it is. It's a phenomenally bad idea. Give it to my brother. Put it under an LLC. Don't sell it. You know what I mean? You want to give me the boot because I'm a fucking bad manager? Fine. You know what I mean? I'm a bad manager, but I can't relay the shit the house needs. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm a bad manager, but I've been keeping it in profit for the past fucking 20 years. Okay, fine. You know what I mean? Not major profits. We're not talking huge stacks of money. But we're talking consistent money and consistent headache because of my fucking real estate agent cannot read people. He cannot read people properly. He's like retarded. You know, the world changes. There's ways to fucking read people, like fucking books, paperwork aside. Like he was all like, oh, here's the bank account. Yeah, this guy's good. Or here's the bank account. Oh, problem is he's a fucking, you know, he's a fucking devout Muslim. Or whatever the fuck. Oh, he's a fucking ex-post office man. And you expect him not to be crazy. Oh, this lady, it was completely deranged. Like, completely deranged. Like, he had these people come in who were fucking completely fucking deranged. Like, a real estate agent is supposed to ask questions that, like, you get a feel for what this person is like. Like, if you're doing it for a fucking neighbor, you want somebody on the block who fucking kills themselves? Well, my real estate agent fucking, you know, because he's a Kool-Aid drinker. Oh, she's a teacher. Oh, this guy's dating a teacher. It's like, listen, how about no teachers, okay? No more teachers, no more homosexuals. You know, I go on fucking Craigslist and find better tenants, you know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. The people upstairs, they were okay. They were okay for a year and a half. What the fuck happened last year? She knows. She knows I have a feeling. This homosexual who left knows. You know, people know what the fuck happened in this house. I have a feeling I'll never get answers for that. You know what I mean? But she still knows. She still knows. I'm trying to bait her out with chocolates because she was eating chocolates in the hallway. So I'm trying to bait her out like E.T. Very civil. They sent me to court and they're like, oh, you know, if you can hang on till June 6th, they'll dismiss the case. Okay, fine. Fine. Dismiss it. Why not? Can you just fucking dismiss it today? You know, please. Yeah, won't forget the keys. You fucking jerk off. Yeah, well now I can't inspect the fucking room, jerk off guy. I completely forgot the keys. He knew he was fucking. You know what I mean? Believe this passive aggressive bullshit. Let it follow him. Water baby brain motherfucker. Anyways, that's my venting. And that's my updated status on the fucking house situation. You know, microcosm and macrocosm. The timing's all wrong. The eviction process should have started time frame. 8 months was the time.